is summer, and the air is warm. Sophie is playing in her backyard with Max. Max is a friendly dog with a wagging tail. Sophie throws a ball, and Max runs to fetch it. They are having fun. Sophie notices a wooden gate behind the tall bushes. She has never seen the gate before. Curious, she walks over and pushes the gate open. Max follows her. Behind the gate is a beautiful garden. The garden is full of colorful flowers, tall trees, and a small pond. Sophie is amazed. She and Max explore the garden. They find a swing hanging from a tree. Sophie sits on the swing and starts to swing back and forth. She feels the breeze on her face and smiles. In the middle of the garden, there is a big tree with a tree house. Sophie climbs up the ladder to the tree house. Inside, she finds books, toys, and a telescope. Sophie looks through the telescope and can see the whole garden. It is magical. Sophie spends her days in the Enchanted Garden. She plays with Max, reads books in the treehouse, and swings on the swing. She even plants new flowers with her mother and father. The garden becomes her special place. One day, Sophie finds a small, old key in the garden. She wonders what it opens. She looks around and sees a tiny door at the base of the big tree. She uses the key to open the door. Inside the door, she finds a hidden room with a treasure chest. Sophie opens the chest and finds old letters, photographs, and a map. The letters are from a girl named Lily who lived in the house long ago. The map shows secret paths in the garden. Sophie is excited. She follows the map and discovers new places in the garden, like a hidden bench under a flower arch and a small waterfall. Sophie writes back to Lily, telling her about all the fun she is having in the garden. She puts the letter in the chest and closes it. She hopes Lily will read it someday. Every day in the Enchanted Garden is an adventure for Sophie and Max. They explore, play, and discover new things. The garden is a place where dreams come true, and Sophie loves every moment she spends there. The sun starts to set. The sky turns pink and orange. Sophie and Max leave the garden and go back to the house. They eat dinner with Sophie's parents. Dinner is good. They eat pizza and salad. They drink juice. After dinner, Sophie reads a book about fairies. She sits on the sofa with Max. The sofa is soft. Her father reads a bedtime story. The story is about a princess who finds a hidden kingdom. Sophie listens. She likes the story. It is bedtime. Sophie brushes her teeth and puts on her pajamas. She says goodnight to her parents and Max. Good night, Mom. Sophie says, good night, Dad. Sophie says, her mother and father kiss her good night. Sophie lies in her bed. Her bed is warm. Her bed is soft. She thinks about the Enchanted Garden. She thinks about the treasure chest. She closes her eyes. She falls asleep. The night is quiet. The stars shine. The moon is bright. Sophie dreams. She dreams about the garden. She dreams about new adventures. She is happy in her dreams. In the morning, the sun rises. The birds sing. Sophie wakes up. She feels happy. She goes to the kitchen. Her mother is there. Her mother is cooking. The kitchen smells good. Good morning, Mom. Sophie says, good morning, Sophie. Her mother says. Sophie sits at the table. She eats breakfast. She eats pancakes and fruit. She drinks milk. Sophie looks forward to another day in the Enchanted Garden, where magic and adventure await her and Max. I hope you enjoyed this story.